Hey guys, Dusty here. Hope you all had a great New Year's. I thought I would come on today and share with you what some of my New Year's resolutions are. And leave a comment down below if you want to let me know what some of your resolutions are. So I make goals for myself all the time throughout the year. I'm not usually one to wait until January 1st to make a resolution just because it's the beginning of a new year. But with that being said, I'm sure a lot of us did a lot of reflecting on 2020, including myself. And it was very obvious to me that there were a few things that I should work a lot harder on going forward in 2021. And these are those resolutions. My first resolution would have to be getting more sleep. I failed at this miserably in 2020. I stayed up way too late, way too many times, ate much too close to bedtime, and I had way too much screen time in the hours and minutes leading up to when I actually went to bed. As endurance athletes, sleep is one of the biggest performance enhancers we can have, and it's not rocket science. We all know what we need to do to get better sleep. That includes basically the opposite of what I just talked about: going to bed early, not eating right before you go to bed, not having screen time as you're laying in bed falling asleep. So going forward in 2021, I'm just going to be more committed to following a better sleep routine for myself. My second resolution would be to bump up kind of those medium or base runs, basically the type of runs that are going to make up the bulk of any sort of training schedule. I want to bump those up from what I'm doing currently, like maybe 30-40 minutes. I want to bump those up to at least an hour. Now 2021 is a bit different from me because I'm pivoting from being a triathlete into being a runner, at least for 1 year. And when I was training for triathlon, I was able to get away with having a really low running volume. Oftentimes I could get away with doing easy runs that were like 20-30 minutes. But going forward in 2021 as a pure runner, that's got to change for me. And one of the ways that I'm going to be able to really bump up my volume is by making those runs at least an hour. And my last resolution, I'm going to combine two different things. So first of all, I want to do a lot more yin yoga in 2021. I'd like to shoot for at least once a week, doing a session of like 30 to 60 minutes. If you're unfamiliar with what yin yoga is, it's basically yoga, but where you're holding poses for usually many minutes. A lot of people don't like yin yoga because it's very mentally challenging to hold these poses for many minutes. But anything that's mentally challenged, I'm all about that. I like getting an edge wherever I can, and not only is yin yoga awesome for me mentally, but my body always feels fantastic whenever I finish a yin yoga session. And then along with yin yoga, I'd also start to like doing a lot more foam rolling. I have like every recovery tool you could possibly think of, and there were periods through 2020 where I just was getting lazy with my recovery. And now moving forward in this new year as more of a pure runner, running such a high impact sport, I'm probably going to start to develop tightness in my body that I never experienced as a triathlete. So foam rolling and doing that sort of muscle recovery work is going to be more important than ever for myself now. And that's it. Those are just some of the things that I didn't do so well in 2020 that I'm looking to improve upon in 2021. And I guess you could call those my New Year's resolutions. So let me know down below what some of your resolutions are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.